going to read pretty quick, though, because we do only have an hour. And we want to answer.
I'm going to read quick. Timmy story time. Interrupt everyone.
This is in no particular order. In fact, we're actually going to let you guys choose the
actual winner.
So don't say the name.
Yes.
Even though they're all here, so they can be like, oh, yeah, it's fine.
I didn't make it.
Someone did.
So number 1. A Tale of Two Princes and a Slender Suitor. Once upon a time in a land called Alabama, 2 princes ruled. Prince Jay was a kind ruler, but often absent-minded. Prince Alex had a firmer hand, but would often disappear into the forbidden forest.
I would like to note that, thank you for whoever wrote this. You actually wrote in the numbers for the...
counted your words.
So good job. I was kidding, but good job.
One unusually dark day, a knock came upon the gate. A curious-looking page in a mask heralded his master, a slender man from far-off lands. The masked page said that the slender man came as a suitor, calling upon one of the 2 princes to be engaged to. A competition broke out. Prince Jay was reluctant, but decided to humor Prince Alex's competitive nature. The events escalated from music to races to art, finally climaxing in a play.
I like races. Racist.
Prince Alex wrote the script and Prince Jay supervised the script. The play was called Marble Hornets, and the whole kingdom came to watch. The play was fantastic and the crowd was enraptured. However, about 18 minutes into the play, the masked man attacked Prince Jay. When Prince Jay looked up, the masked man was retreating. In the distance, he could see Prince Alex escaping into the distance with the Slender Man. This changed everything.
That's beautiful.
Okay, this one is simply called A Marble Hornets fan fiction. The night was dark. Like, ooh, scary dark. So dark, Slender Man was probably around, which he was. Wait, that's a horrible intro. Start over. Entry 52, title card. Next, a text card comes up. I've been jumping from hotel to hotel since I found my door open. Today I found some strange footage on my camera. Is that too generic? Maybe I should start over. Oh, Maskey, oh, please teach me your ways, Jay begged passionately. Oh, God, no. Hey, let's go back to that other intro, the Entry 52 one. Today I found some strange footage in my camera. Cut to a scene, Jay's hotel room. The interior is dimly lit for atmosphere, spooky atmosphere. Sexy is crossed out. Then something with Slenderman or Tim shows up and tackles someone. No, wait, heightened suspense. A few shaky camera pans around the hotel room, a flicker of static. Then the operator, which is crossed out, and then underneath it says, writing a Marble Hornets entry is hard. Alright, this one is called Lucidity. The camera was a constant, attached to his body for so long that Alex could no longer feel its weight. It wasn't a choice anymore, the camera, the blackouts, the lies, any of it. Nothing was really his anymore. The only thing that remained his to possess was a fear fixed within him, chilling his soul, taking over until everything else, all other emotion, all other reality was numb, blank. It was the blankness that was the problem, a secondary cause to the hollow fear. It would start with a knowledge, inarguable and powerful, that would tell Alex he was there. A figure of impossibilities, faceless, yet always staring. Alex knew he was staring at him, at the world. Then came the images, all in his head but exceedingly clear, that would tell him what needed to be done. Hesitant, a struggle to regain power, to send out a warning to his friend, run. But there was nowhere anyone could hide, and Alex was already drowning in the dark blank reality that would be his for the next few hours. Because it was happening now, and Alex was lost. In the final moments of lucidity, Alex prayed Jessica wasn't home. That was like the only...
We're a little predisposed.
It's still a funny one.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, this one is, there's a note on the top that says, note. I wrote this at 4 in the morning and I realized this morning how fucking terrible it is. I hope it amuses someone.
It amused us.
Slender Man was a child born with no face. His parents,
serious.
His parents did the only acceptable thing to such a freak and kept him locked up in their house with the windows barred. When Slender Man was 9, he snuck out of the house and watched his neighbor Alex's birthday party, even though he wasn't supposed to. Boy, did he get beaten with sticks for that. Many years passed and Slender Man was as lonely as ever. His faith-possessing parents had long since passed away, and even though he could never talk, he missed having anyone around. He decided to seek out his old neighbor, the boy from the birthday party. this was not very difficult, as Alex had never moved. When he first met Alex, Alex seemed frightened of him, but over time, Alex grew to enjoy the silent companionship of Slender Man, and Slender Man was happy. But this was not enough, for Alex could not always go visit Slender Man in the park. As a college student, Alex often had responsibilities that kept him busy. As an unemployed man with no face living in the woods, Slender Man had none. And he grew lonely again. However, one day Alex went to film more of his student film with Brian, and Slender Man happily followed along. During a shoot in an abandoned building, Slender Man decided to see if Brian would be his friend too. Brian fell, and Alex dragged him into the back where he could stay with Slender Man as long as he wished, and he was happy.
Happy ending.
Alright, last one. This is called Jay Lives Through a Day. Jay picked a tape at random from the pile. He watched 5 minutes of Alex standing in the corner of his room sharpening machetes before he decided he wasn't drunk enough for this. He drove to the nearest store to replenish a supply of whiskey, but got the feeling of being watched as he loaded the bottles into the trunk of his car. He decided to ignore it, and then got the feeling of being tackled. Jay kicked him in the leg a few times until Tim was lying on the ground and yelling a lot of X-rated swearing. Jay got in his car, pulled up next to Tim, and said, "My sideburns are better than yours," before driving off. Back at home base, Jay poured himself a glass and continued the tape. After the 15th machete was sharpened, the footage distorted and cut out for a split second, and then showed Alex working out to 80s exercise videos. Jay noted that Alex excelled at crunches and squats. The tape cut out again. Alex was then firing at an extremely tall stick figure he painted on his wall, yelling, "Oh yeah, and eat this," as he somersaulted across the floor and shot at it from behind the couch over his head. Alex finished the magazine, raised the barrel of the gun, and blew across it. The tape distorted and ended. Jay tweeted, "Tape of Alex being hardcore, not sure what this means," and fell asleep.
Yeah, we should do the honorable.
We had one more that we really liked. If for nothing else, the brevity of it.
Yeah, it was admirably brief.
Roger Ebert also said that about us.
Slender Man plays a trumpet. So this one time, Slender Man was in the marching band and gave all his bandmates seizures by playing his trumpet. No one won state champs that day. The end. This is the trumpet. So whoever you are, I salute you.
Alright,
So,
now,
I guess we should decide who actually wins.
yeah.
Or we gotta decide.
Well, it's fresh in everyone's mind.
Okay. So how are we gonna decide this?
By general applause?
Okay.
Without applause-o-meter?
Quantimeter, okay.
Tim, can you do arm motions for this, or? Like, this is no applause.
Because if someone's here who wrote it, they'll be like, oh, that's how much I get.
Yeah, let's quantify your shame.
Which one did we start with? Okay, A Tale of Two Princes.
It's too hard to gauge.
A Marvel Hornets fan fiction, which was the writing of entry one. It was like writing it is hard. The Lucidity one, the only serious one we had. I wrote this at 4 in the morning and realized how fucking good it is. And Jay Lives Through a Day. I think this is fucking stupid at 4 a.m. So
That was actually the first one turned into it,
Yeah,
too.
so-
What we're going to do is at the end, we have all the drawings for this and stuff. So there's 5 people.
you can have whichever ones you want.
Oh, we don't have them in the back. We have them right here.
Right here.
We'll do that, and then we're going to find some blank papers somewhere for them to draw.
Yeah, we gotta find that.
For,
Right on the back of your
for That's it. I mean,
Some Scotch and soda.
they could technically be the back of this, but then we'd have to... Oh, never mind. Got it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So,
How much of a lifesaver you are.
Save the day.
So,
Bam.
Zachary McAnally, are you here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to say to Mary, yours killed us. Oh my God, we read it last night, and we were just dying in our room. All of these were fantastic.
All of them were really
Yeah,
good.
they all were really good.
And I really disliked the people that came up and gave us like 3 in the last 5 minutes because we had 5.
Finally got it.
Yeah. They're like,
no, you just threw off the whole thing.
Threw off our groove.
But you also gave us this wonderful thing. It kind of shows it was the last minute, but that's what I like about it. Okay,
So getting back to where
Whoever did this